What is up, artists and movers? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Gaylyn Lareese, and this is my online dance community where we are taking our love for dance to the next level. If you want to be a part of this dance community, then all you have to do is subscribe. And today's video is going to be for my sweaty homies, okay? In this video, I'm gonna break down how I do my makeup for class to prevent it from running and getting all over the place when I start to sweat. This way, by the end of class, either if you're being filmed or if you just don't want to leave the studio looking crazy, you look more presentable and more put together. So if you're ready to see how I do my makeup, then let's jump into this video. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and color correct. I do have a lot of hyperpigmentation, and I've noticed that if I don't color correct and then I start to sweat when I'm dancing, the first imperfections that start to peek through is that hyperpigmentation. So for me, it just makes more sense for me to color correct. That way, if some of the foundation does start to move a little bit, it has that layer of concealer under it to keep the look looking, you know, put together. So now I'm gonna go into my next step, which is honestly the most helpful step for a lot of reasons. One, it's gonna make sure that my foundation really stays where I put it so that if I do start to sweat, the actual foundation doesn't run. So to kind of combat that, I'm going to take my Mercier setting powder and I'm gonna put that all over my face. It's gonna set the color corrector, but it's also gonna work as a sticking mechanism for the foundation. So now that I've gone and put powder over my entire face, I'm going to go in with my foundation, and the foundation that I'm going to use is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I love this foundation because not only is it longwear, so it's made to last a long time, hence why I'm wearing it to dance class, but it also has more of a radiant effect. So it's not going to look super matte and cakey by the end of the day or by the end of the class. It's still going to have more of that skin-like finish. Since we are putting it on top of powder, you would think that it would be super hard to blend, but it's not that hard. And I found that if I am having a little bit of trouble getting it to blend, I can actually spray a little bit of setting spray on the sponge, and then it makes the foundation more of a consistency where it can blend easier. For dance class, I usually do something super simple for my eyes. I'm not trying to look like I beat my face. I'm just trying to look like I'm not dying. For me, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come and prime my lid a little bit. And priming helps so that if you're sweating, the eyeshadow won't run off with the sweat. I'm gonna go in with this Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the color Medium Dark 36. And this is just a concealer color that's a little bit lighter than the concealer that I would typically use under my eyes. So it's good for making colors pop when I do use brighter pigments. I said make colors pop and it's Colourpop. That's funny. So like I said, for me, this is dance class. This is not the stage, so I'm just gonna keep it real slight. First, I'm gonna go in with a dark brown color. This color is called Punk, and it's part of my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. So I'm gonna use that in the outer corner here on both sides of my eye, and I'm actually gonna run it a little bit under my eye. What is that, your bottom lid? Because I have really bad under eye bags, and I've noticed if I intentionally create darkness under my eye, then it distracts from the darkness that happens with my bags. I also like to put this darkness on the side of my eye because I feel like when I'm dancing and trying to do facial expressions, my eyes can look kind of dead, and so giving it more darkness on the edges helps to make my facial features look more pronounced and more, you know, surdy. I'm also gonna take this color Riff, which is a sandy brown color. I'm gonna take that and blend the outside part of the dark brown. And then I'm also gonna put that on my lid as well. To finish off my eyes, I'm gonna use this NYX A Wavy Glow, and I'm just gonna put a little bit in the inner corner of my eye so that my facial features and my facial expressions pop when I dance. If I know that I'm going to be filmed, like I already know because the teacher's either my friend or just they typically call me out, then I make sure to wear a winged eyeliner because for some reason, winged eyeliner actually stays on through sweat better than just like a line of eyeliner does for me. So I'm gonna go in and just do a really quick winged liner, nothing crazy, just something simple that's gonna show off my eyes again, but also not run all over the place. Now that my eyeliner is on, I'm gonna go in with my waterproof mascara of choice. And right now what I'm using is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. Now it's time to focus back on my skin and my face, and I'm gonna use this Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the color 46 under my eyes. So at this point, I kind of let my concealer sit for a little bit. Maybe I go pick out what outfit I'm gonna wear to class, but I do let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes just so that it can sink into the foundation and the setting powders and just stay in place. Then I go in and blend. Then almost immediately after doing my under eye concealer, I go in with the Fenty Invisimatte blotting powder, I think that's what it's called, and I go ahead and put that under my eyes to set that as well. And as I'm doing it, I'm patting it in, I'm not like brushing it, because I do want it to really like stick in place. Now to contour, I'm just going to use a darker foundation shade. So to do that, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color 360, and I'm just going to do just a like subtle contour. I don't like anything super crazy, which is why I don't use like a thick concealer or anything like that. I kind of want it just to look, you know, more like skin. I like to keep my contour heavy on the outside of my face and then lighten it up as it comes in, and I make sure I take it onto the temples and stuff like that. I don't really want it like in the cheek, I want it more like at the top of the cheekbone. If I'm feeling fancy, I'll do blush, but I don't typically do blush. I'm not big on blush all the time. But when I do apply it, I apply it closer to like my temple area and not so much on my cheek. I saw Naomi Campbell do that in a video she did for Jackie Aina, and I was like, revolutionary. Like, I don't know, it just looks so much better when it's just concentrated at the top of the cheekbone versus like, I don't know, 7-year-old dance recital cherry cheek situation, you know? Looks a little bit more elegant. And then to finish off my face, I'm gonna go back in with this Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm gonna put that over my entire face. And my final step for my dance class makeup is to do highlighter. I just want to bring back some of that radiance since we put a lot of powder on our face, and I really don't like to go overboard with this. I'm not trying to look like I'm 16 and I found the cutest new makeup, you know what I mean? I just wanna look like this is what my face looks like. You know, simple, like, cute, slay. And then for my lip color, so I hate red. I may be the one dancer I know who hates red lipstick, but I hate it. I think it's just ugly on me. So if I'm in class, I like the darker colors because that way if some of it does sweat off, you still have more pigment. So I like to do any version of brown. I'm gonna combine the colors Limbo and Chilli, both from Colourpop. I'm gonna use Limbo more so on the outside edge of my lip, and then I'm going to use Chilli like everywhere else. And I also prefer to use matte colors when I dance just because, again, it sticks to my lip a lot better than like a gloss would. A gloss is off of my lips literally in the first 10 minutes of class, so that's a waste of time. So now that I've applied my makeup, I'm gonna go finish my hair like how I would wear it for class, and then I'll show you guys the end result. So you guys, this is my finished look for class. After I fully complete my face, I just spray a little bit of setting spray. This one that I'm using is actually a mix of the NYX one that comes in this bottle, and I've also mixed some of the Urban Decay All Nighter. So I just apply that to my face and then I press it in with my sponge. I have a dark lip, I have the layers of setting powder, I have waterproof eyeliner, all that stuff to really help my makeup last through class. I am also going to be doing a video really soon on my hygiene must-haves for dancers, and a lot of those are going to be for my sweaty homies. So if you are a fellow sweaty dancer and would like to know when I upload that video, then be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every single time I have a new upload. Thanks you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video next weekend. Later.